Alrighty, welcome back to Salvage Sectors. Quite a lot has changed over the weekend, that is for sure. One of which is very familiar to me, and I'm currently living inside of a distressed vessel again, kind of like my economy series. This one's a little bit different though. Speaking, one of the nice upgrades I did, I think, is the little hangar bay on the bottom is now a little farm. Nice little, cute little farm. Enough to keep me going, keep me alive. Get some of these potatoes put up. Get some more seeds. I'm trying to make as many potatoes as I can. I'd still like to get some coffee beans though. And I know I can put them in my hotbar, but since I only have the 4 plots, I don't mind flicking all of these in. And I actually think I want to make the farm a little bit bigger before I head off. I'm currently on Europa. Needed some ice because my fuel was really low. We'll actually hop outside for a little bit. This station's pretty decent on Europa as far as salvage contracts have been, which is nice, but I came down here because I needed ice. Try to get my tanks filled up, but I have the distress vessel all over again, which is one of my favorite encounter unknown distress signal ships. And luckily, I actually got to the warhead before it blew up, so I have both of the nacelles this time around. And gave it a nice little purple color. I think it looks pretty good. And then this little guy up here that I named Little Guppy was a salvage contract as well, and I upgraded it. Or I fixed it up and then upgraded it, made it a little bit bigger just so that it has a airtight space on the inside. So this has been working pretty well as far as going down to like the planet and doing quick little missions here and there, but it doesn't last very long. Fuel runs out eventually. But that, other than the very, very long journey it took to get to Mars, this is what we've ended up with so far. I have a bunch of salvage in the service terminal that I need to clean up, but I also need to find permanent location, and I think I might have a rough idea for that. I stayed in the radiation a little bit too long. I think my food's okay, yeah. Don't have a survival kit inside the ship, unfortunately, so I think I will grab a couple of medkits for the time being. Okay. But my plan, I think my plan is to take off. Should have plenty of fuel now. 71%, that's fine. So I think I'm going to take off and head back toward, I think it was Bessemer Bay. Near that station had a couple of asteroids that might be decent. Yeah, that'll probably be the plan. So let's go ahead and lift off ever so slowly. We're pretty heavy. We can get the hell away from radiated Europa. Yeah, there's stations freaking everywhere. Cyprus Terminal there, which I haven't gone to, but it's on Europa. Ellis Station, and then there's a few pirate stations as well, which I'm not messing with pirate stations. Could get their reputation up a little bit. Maybe I'll mess with the pirate stations a little bit later, but they don't have salvage contracts unless your reputation's high enough, so didn't really see the point yet. Same one, right? Yeah. So I think it was Bessemer Bay that had a couple of decent asteroids. I think I'll go there, find an asteroid, park the big ship, and I'm thinking about going back down to Mars because I want to do some salvage down there and try to find an assembler or something. Assembler and refinery. Maybe some more large cargoes. Pick up some speed, got a long trip, so I think. And then once I get over there too, I want to rearrange back here, because the reactor's not even piped up to conveyors. So I'm going to dig some of this out, get rid of this food processor, because I put a new one down in the farm area, and try to figure out where I can put a survival kit. It's probably going to go where the reactor's at, since it has the side port. So that'll be when we get to that asteroid. I probably shouldn't have planted these just yet, because I want to rip these walls out here and try to put a couple vertical farm plots in there as well. My irrigation is underneath these farm plots. I want to move it somewhere hidden, and then we can double the farm space, at least inside of this ship, for the time being. You have a spare station with assembler? I'm assuming you can hear me, because it lines up with what I was saying. A spare station? What do you mean a spare station? Like salvage? Oh, random encounter, really? Well, what would you like in exchange for an assembler? I think I got... Well, reactors aren't very useful right now, I guess. I guess some stuff, quite a bit of stuff like thrusters and whatnot. Yeah, that's why I was going to go down to Mars, because there it has the... hopefully more random encounters and stuff. Hopefully the crash cleanup is working properly, and all of the ones that have been rated already have been cleaned up. Oh yeah, I got extra reactors. I'll have to get them out of my service terminal, but I think I found a few of them. And I definitely don't need a few of them. I think I have a vanilla one and a warfare one. Do you have a preference? The warfare ones are pretty cool. I think they have the same connection. Like sides, connection sides. Sounds good. Alright, let me see. I think it's this station, and I think it had an asteroid that looked pretty nice. So I'll go there, set up, grab that reactor out of my service terminal, and then bring it down, because I gotta go down to Mars anyways. Might hang out down there a little bit, actually, because I don't think I've seen any spiders yet. I was down there for a little while and I didn't see any spiders, so I'll go down and probably hang out down there for a little bit. I was thinking about trying to put an H2 generator on my guppy, but I don't think it needs it. I'm good on oxygen tanks. Yeah, I don't think I need to put a H2 oxygen on the guppy. I think it usually works pretty fine. I just refuel at stations, and there are plenty of stations down on Mars. So that's a fact. Bayport Shipyard's up there too. I think somebody set up near Bayport Shipyard. Rover Point is a pretty good station. I think that's the one I'm gonna go to on Mars first. One thing that's annoying about the salvage contracts, though, is a lot of times you get the same one back to back to back, and it's a little bit frustrating. I tried Googling it and seeing if it's normal, and it seems to be. They're dependent on whether you're in space or on the planet, and I think they're dependent on the faction for the station. At least from what I've read. Hey Phil, how's it going? Yep, this one just came out Friday. It's a community server, but it has build restrictions and stuff, so it's semi scrapyard feel. With some mods and whatnot. This one's just Mars, Europa, and a modded planet off in the distance. Look at that, there's another station that popped up right there. Barton Station. Another trader. I don't know if I have much iron. I mean, I've got 12,000 iron ore, which it really isn't very much, but I don't have a use for. A few thousand ingots and just under 4,000 steel plate, so I mean, not a ton. But if you have a refinery, I'll give you the iron ore. I have no use for it. Doubt that the boo. I don't think that the crops are ready to harvest yet. 60%. I kind of wanted to work on this a little bit while I was traveling to this station, but I am 90% sure if I pop one of those walls out, I'll lose pressurization. Pretty sure. You discovered first makers. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Barton Station. Valero Station. That one's a builder. A trader and a builder. Very nice. Yeah, there's stations everywhere out here. Yeah, the real Phil G. Yeah, it's completely open. It's not a members only server or anything like that if you're interested. What is the PCU like right now? Probably going to increase the NPC PCU even further. Not right now, but later. Because it is still getting pretty close to max. A lot closer than I would like. Your upload looks kind of weird. Probably because the sun's behind it, but just the textures look weird on it for some reason right now. Air base, where's that? Oh, okay, that's like right down there. Shouldn't be too far from this station, actually. Can't, that might, is that on the other side of the planet? Don't think so. Oh, did not mean to go in the gravity. Do need to put a couple more H2O2 gens on this ship, though. I only have one. And pretty heavy on ice right now. Yeah, that's in orbit, okay. We should get back out of the gravity here soon. I think that is on the other side of the planet. No. It's not. Okay. I don't think it is. Hopefully it's not. It shouldn't be, though, because Mars is 90 kilometers in itself. Look at that. Another station. Harbor Point. It is on the other side? Yeah. Oh, 90 kilometers. Yeah, I guess it probably is, because we're, what, 20 kilometers from the surface? 25? Yeah, I see. That's fine. I can make it there. I'd like to get out of gravity soon. Caldwell munitions. So many stations. That is just crazy. Many options, I guess. Everyone can pick their favorite station. Pretty sure, was it? Let me double check. I think. Yeah, okay, so it was around this station. Yeah, I don't have my dampers off though, so I'm not falling towards the planet, luckily. And I have plenty of thrust, so I'm not worried about this little bit of gravity. Space Pirate Distresser, that thing's been there for a while. Unless it's a different one. I don't know how well the cleanup is actually working. I mean, it must be working if the NPC PCU hasn't maxed out completely. It probably tries keeping it right around the 70% range. almost there. And I can check, instead of running downstairs, they are just about grown. Oh, Tucker, do you need potato seeds? You have potato seeds, I think, right? If you need potato seeds, I can bring some down. All I need to find is poppy seeds. Hopefully soon. You do need them? Cool. I'll bring some down. You have poppy seeds? Well, look at that. That's a good trade there. Once you find a seed, that's all you need. Then you can just make a bunch of it. I've got a pretty good amount of potatoes so far. Should have time. I'll run down and get these ones harvested and then make some extra seeds. Potatoes. Make some extras. Yeah, these are nice because you can make some vodka. Consume. Takes 45% of radiation away over 15 seconds. That is pretty damn good. Does use up your battery though, but then you could just drink some Serenity and you gain food and battery. Or was it the engineered coffee dark roast? Gain 16% battery over 20 seconds. That is freaking awesome. Like, I haven't used that for this mod yet, but that is super cool. Whoops. So we'll get some more of these planted. And I should be nice and close to that station. Oh, and the new stairs too. The solid stairs. Very nice things came in this latest update. Okay, so the station is here. And I know there was an asteroid somewhere near it. Not seeing it yet, though. And my unknown signal went down to the planet. Oh, strong gun. No. Too far away. Somebody must be near it. Where the hell did the asteroids go that I saw near here, though? Oh, there's one up there. I think there was another one. Probably should have started slowing down a while ago. I think that might be the one, though, that I was looking at. Nice and close to this station. Relatively close to Mars. Come on, come to a stop. Don't need anything at the station, so let's go up to that asteroid real quick. Don't see the other ones. Pretty sure the reactor I have is still attached to a whole bunch of stuff, so I'd rather get that cleaned up. At the asteroid that will probably become home. Sounds good. Should be down there, hopefully relatively soon. I just need to get the reactor out of my terminal. Get my guppy fueled up and then head down. Sounds good. Not an ice droid, right? I don't think so. I also don't know if it has good sun coverage. I feel like I've been in the dark for a while. That looks like it's ice. I don't think it is. I think it just hasn't rendered yet. I need some more backward thrust for sure. Super slow. And hopefully this gets some sun out here. I don't know if it does. All right, let's go ahead and probably do it from in here. All right, services terminal. Precision mode. Sure, let's try right there. Never really messed with the service terminal before. Let's see how that goes. Over there. Don't mind my naming. I just threw them together real quick. The gravity gen. Did I not name it? I could have swore I named it reactor. reactor battery. I think that was the regular reactor. Are these in order of how you... No, they're not. They're in alphabetical order. Might be this one. Might be that one. It's got 12 blocks on it, so I think it is that one. No, I definitely got the reactor. Because it was, attached to like a chunk with some artillery cannons and stuff. But I guess I just didn't put the reactor part in the name, but I definitely have it. Because it was the last salvage contract I did. We'll see when that comes out. In the meantime, I can use my janky survival kit. This is what I need to get moved in at some point. You don't know why I'm... Oh. There. Damper's off. Couple more minutes. And hopefully it deploys fine. I figure if you're in space, there's no gravity. It shouldn't really be an issue. Come on. Oh, a whole minute left? Damn. Yeah, I think the last salvage I got had 2 stationary artilleries and a couple of Gatlings. The Gatlings I'm keeping though. And then the artillery I might. Any minute now. Actually, I don't even know. It might have uranium in it too. I didn't take the items out of the stuff. Oh, Europa was freaking terrible. They had some decent salvage contracts, but it was terrible. Yep, okay, I got the right one. Good, good, good. It is right here, and I think I have what I need to complete it. I do. Yeah, because I had to grind it down because it was acting a fool. Do you have uranium in it? Oh, it doesn't have uranium in it. Thought it did. You need some vodka. That helps with the radiation if you don't have anti-radiation kits. Alright, let's grab you. Don't fly away. Stay nice and still. And then I can just store this back, right? After I grab stuff out of it. That's conveyor. I think that was it. Some small hydrogen tanks. Those will be nice. Oops. All right. Will you let me store it again? Yes. That is convenient. I haven't really used the service terminal much before, but that's pretty nice. I'm going to... take that. You're actually fueled up. Surprisingly. Dampers on. But you're also full of a bunch of crap, so go back down. Because you need to... oh, you have a bunch of ice in you. Well, you can go in there. That's better. It is much better. Service terminal. Turn you off for now. Try to get that on nice and smooth, but also not in the way of thrusters. Ready. Lock. Oh, you're in space? Do I have dozer signal? I don't think I have dozer signal. Yeah, I don't think I have his signal. Oh, you mean you're 29K from, so like right below his spot. Okay. Well, he's over by Bayport Shipyard, though, I think. So I can fly in that direction. Or you're close to the signal you gave me, right? The spare base one? So I can just fly down to that. And then maneuver from there. What else did I need? Iron. I will need to move that by hand. Put the ammo away. And I can just do like 3 trips. Should have just transferred it when I was still connected. But that's okay. There we go. That's it, right? Potato, seeds, reactor, iron. I think I'm good. I need to bring some food. Nice tasty spaghetti. That should do it. Last thing before I go, I'd like to put a refill station right on this ship. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna lock this guy down. Solar barge. Okay, so there's still, yeah, encounter signals spawning. There we go. Last thing. Actually, those aren't even grown yet, so I'll worry about that later. Should be good. I don't want to lose my ship. That would absolutely suck. Alright. I need to go pretty much straight. Another journey to go. Get everything right. Potato seed. Not a lot of iron, but some iron. Yeah, this ship's nice though. Very nimble. Hey, Huron. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Long time no see. Oh, Tucker, have you gotten a lot of... I know you've been on Mars for a while. Have you been getting a lot of restricted build components? Trying to see if I need to nerf that down a little bit, or if it's at a pretty decent drop ratio. Yeah, I think I've gotten like 5 just off like unknown signals and whatnot. I am an engineer in space, heading to be an engineer on Mars for a little bit. John T, hello, welcome. Well, the restricted build components, yeah, from spiders. Initially, they were dropping like 3 components a piece, which was just way too crazy. Yeah, I'm heading down to Mars to do some trading. Bush? You think it's pretty good? Have you been down on Mars much yet? I know you just got here. Heading down to get some coffee seeds and an assembler, hopefully. Well, then I'll probably stick around on Mars for a little while, try and get a refinery or something. See if I can find some encounter signals down there. I think I can see the little lightning flashes on the surface of Mars. Been down once, yeah. I've been down once too, and I didn't have a single spider. I was actually a little bit disappointed. Ooh, hooligan. Oh, actually my ship's locked up. I don't think I have, sharing on. FT instead. Well, there is that, I can't see it. Okay. Serenity, I think it was called, which is actually really nice. It has, does some pretty good stuff. John T. Will you try to find a broken space station in space and not attached to an asteroid? I haven't seen any broken space stations in space. That is not attached to an asteroid, so I would say no. I'm not a huge fan of, like, space stations that are just out in the open. Especially if you have a lot of valuables and stuff, because then those random Vectorum and Space Pirate drones come after you. A new distress signal? I can't say I've seen a broken space station that's not on an asteroid. I'd love to see one of those distress signals though, because I bet it has some good stuff in it. Is it new, like just added to in this latest update? I haven't seen it. There's Dozer's spot. Okay, I see. Didn't take too long to get down there, actually. Ooh, jumpy little thing. In the Economy 2 update, why have I not seen this? It's like a full station? I've seen like satellites. Can't say I've seen a full station. I'm gonna have to look into that though. I'm not sure if anyone on the servers come across that. I feel like I would have heard about it. So it must be a pretty rare signal then. I wonder, I mean, I do have some mods on too. So I don't know if that's gonna affect it at all. Which it might, because, I mean, we have trade stations literally everywhere, so I have a feeling one of the mods I have on is kind of messing with that behavior a little bit. But hopefully in the next week or so, I'm going to be starting a new, like, video series, like a single player. Again, I haven't played single player in a very long time since the servers came out. But this server seems to be running well, and it will be the only server. I won't have two of them again. And this one will probably run for a few months until the next one comes out, but that'll give me time to mess around on single player more. So who knows, maybe I can try to find that distress signal there. Playing on a server is really nice though, because you're playing with a bunch of other people, but one thing I do like about single player is I can just have 0 PCU limits and kind of just do whatever I want. But I think the next series I'm going to try focusing pretty heavily on improving my building skills. More aesthetically pleasing building. No, I didn't even see that. You oh, I didn't even grab didn't grab it in time. Fortunately, I'm heading down to Mars, so I wouldn't be able to grab my metal grids anyways. I think I have a decent amount of metal grids now, actually, because the last salvage contract I did was loaded with heavy armor. It was super nice. How close to the spare base signal that you sent me, Tucker, are you? I think I'm just gonna head straight down to it. Okay, that's not bad. So, see, I've seen a broken space station looking thing, but it was in an asteroid. Yeah, I haven't seen one that's not in an asteroid. That does sound super cool, though. So, I'll have to try to keep an eye out for that on the next single player series. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one's come across one of those. At least in here. I was gonna say, why does it look like it's tracking? It's tracking to the upper left, but it's because I have something on the landing gear. I mean, it's gonna mess with my flight a little bit, but that's fine. Oh, that's still over around the curve of the planet. I was thinking it's right there, but no, it's over and around. Yeah, my schedule has been nuts between the server and real life, so I kind of fell off from the video making side of things, but that should be changing this week, hopefully. As long as nothing catastrophic happens, knock on wood. Camp Stonebridge, I think I've been to that one. Which, like this morning, woke up to no hot water. That was fun. Luckily that is, for now, fixed. And I go back to work full-time next week, so that'll be interesting. My plan will be to hopefully do a video and a stream once a week. Dozer distress signal. What? Oh, is that you, Tucker? Hey. Well, let me change course. Now we're going to start eating up some hydrogen. Coming on down. But yeah, for anyone that doesn't already know, this server is completely open. If anyone wants to join, you just have to join the Steam group, which is linked in the description. Still fairly new server, and it's going to be up for quite a while, so no such thing as joining too late. Some people might be well developed, but that's not a bad thing. Supreme cargo transport and robust utility platform. Oh, actually, let me turn on my atmospherics for just a little bit of extra help. All right, where do you want the reactor? And drop it off on the ground. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna put it on the actual ground because, hey, a spider. You have turrets. I really need to put interior turret back on this damn thing. That should be close enough. Yeah. Back up a little bit. Knock down. I should probably put McGinn back on. Is that all of them? I'm gonna steal some of the insect meat because I don't have any meat. Are you dead? Or are you alive? Stole the insect meat. Oh, am I in your way? No, I guess no. Should be fine. Let me transfer. I think it is. Could be this one. Let me know if that's not the right one. It should be that one though. $81.79, yep. And I think I can also transfer it here. There we go. Should be all good there. Potatoes. Some of the iron. Where you want me to put the iron and potato seeds? Do you have a specific location? There's that. I'll do a couple more trips.
Fuel low.
Fuel low. Oh, maybe that's yours. Alright, there's the iron and potato seeds, and then I'm gonna swing over to that base spot. Oh, you got the little, oh, that's what the utility platform is. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love the way that thing looks. Oh, you're not using the, structural platform blocks? The 5x5 ones? I'm gonna be using the crap out of those things now that they have the conveyor line version 1. That thing is freaking super nice. You don't have to have the connectors running. If you want to run a conveyor line through all the platforms, you don't have to have the connectors anymore. And it saves a ton of PCU. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's fair. And it shouldn't really matter. The PCU... Two-store and well done. Yeah. And PCU shouldn't be a problem. I think right now everyone's max is like 66,000 or something. And I have a feeling that it can be increased without too much issue. Did you? On the other salvaging server? I think the max was 50,000.
Meteor storm inbound.
But I can probably increase it. I mean, the other server was running just fine. It's still up too. But I think I'm gonna increase it a little bit. You're good, Hooligan. I think I forgot to respond in the chat, though. I have quite a few metal grids, but my ship is up in space right now. It is up in space, unfortunately. Oh, damn, okay. Yeah, there's some pretty decent encounter signals that pop up. This is one of the nice ones. I might have to... hopefully not slam my ship into the ground so hard next time. But I might have to hang around on Mars for a little bit. I would love to get a refinery. Oh, you just found this thing, didn't you?
Low.
Damn. Got all kinds of stuff in here. Holy crap, how many cargo containers are there? There's a bunch. These don't... Oh, they do. I didn't know that the modules had the restricted build components in it. I thought they didn't. I don't know how I feel about that, because these are pretty hard to find, especially yield ones. Which you've got a yield one there. Maybe I'll keep... yeah, I'll keep it on. That's fine. That's cool, though. Look at that. Good find. And you're sure you don't need the assembler? Because I would gladly take an assembler. Any of it? Woo! You don't want any of this? I mean, I could use cargo containers too. I don't have crap for cargo on my ship. Alright, where are these guys at? I just saw you go under my ship. Oh shit, I'm hungry. Dude, I can freaking hear. Alright, I'll come up here. Transfer. Accept. Is that? No, the whole... Said it was only 25 blocks. Or is it... Oh, it's just 25 blocks that have, Okay. They have the terminals on them. Well, shit. Alright, if you don't need this, I appreciate it. I think what I need to do is service terminal most of it, but I'll have to separate a lot of it. Can you hear all those oh shit, coffee beans. Thank you so much. Now I can get all that stuff growing. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna start getting the bits that I want out of here. Take those apart. I don't want to take them all the way out because those damn spiders. That should be good up here. Steel plates and computers, I can get most of that just from like the vent controllers. Oh, and there's a battery, that's right. Okay. Well, thank you, Tucker. So very much. He'll keep me busy for a little bit. And get this stuff back up to space. 2 batteries. Alright. No computers in there. There's another vet controller. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna take, you know, the cargo containers, assembler batteries, and the rest of it will just get cleaned up anyways. Zorion, did you make it to Mars yet? Or are you still out in the depths of space? Oh, look at all these little buggers down there. Die again. Why do you have to die? Alright, get this disconnected, grab the cargo, assembler, and batteries, and then I'll be good on this one. You just hear, ooh, came in a little bit hot. You can hear those things just running around down there. Oh, yep. Yeah, I gotta get used to that because on the other server, vents are not build restricted. Interior turret. Is it just an interior turret? This, oh, it has a Gatling gun too. Shit. Okay. 2 vents. battery there.
Fuel low.
You know. Have the salvage missions at that station been the same freaking ship every single time? I did a few salvage missions on one of the stations, and every single one of them was the same exact ship. And it was a little bit annoying. Bush Outpost. Where's that? So I can come raid all of your stuff. Just kidding. Yeah, some of the salvage missions have been a little bit annoying. Alright. You can go here. I'll try to keep this as organized as possible. Assembler can go there. I don't know how heavy the assembler is, though. Hopefully not too bad. 2, but 3 of the 4 was the same ship. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when it's the same exact ships. I googled it and looked into it and everything, and it says it's normal. And I guess differences depend on different factions. So I'll have to mess around with that a little bit. My inventory's full. Where are those damn spiders? Huh. Where they disappeared. Interesting. Okay.
Energy low.
And... thunk. Can I drag you? Hopefully. Need more hydro tank stuff. Oh, because you're still 1,000 kilometers away, right? I think Bush just made it. Okay, as long as I can drag this. Bush just made it here. Or at least in that area. No, stop moving. That should work. So an assembler is not super duper useful without a refinery, so I think I might have to hang around on Mars a little bit.
Energy critical.
Yep. And get back and get my farms growing soon. But the small cargoes, that's huge. I need more of those because I'm trying to keep all my items and stuff separated using a goose instead of goat this time. I haven't used it a lot, so we'll see how it goes.
Full.
How's my inventory full already? I need the air vent, battery, Gatling. What base? What, do you have an extra one? Where you getting all the good stuff, Tucker? So what you want for the refinery? I feel like one reactor is not good enough for all of this. Disconnect this. I'll leave that battery on for now. I think these are pretty light. Pretty sure there's 2 of them. I set you there. Yeah, I mean, if you don't need it, then I'll grab it on my way back up to space. Or yeah, because you have a full-size refinery too, don't you? Well, not an extra one, but you have a full-size one. Yeah, assemblers and refineries from planet side. It seems like it. I don't know if anyone's found assemblers and refineries in space yet, other than with the Vectorum. Yeah, if you don't need the basic one, I will happily take it. But then I'll still keep my eye out for a full-sized one. The basic's good for, well, basic, you know, iron, nickel, and stuff, but full size would still be a lot better. And I just went over there and didn't grab what I was trying to grab. Some more weld pads. Assuming I don't run out of computers. Teaching a buddy, oh, how to play Space Engineers, and you you want to throw him into this? Not exactly easy. No, that'd be cool though. And well, actually, that might be better though, because then you know you're with other people that know how to play, so that'd be cool. I'm all for it. I do like how well it's been running. There you go. Okay, vent, battery, assembler, cargoes. Need you, the other battery, and I still need the Gatling. I think that I can put... Oh, I can't even really... Can't move you anymore, that's fine. How heavy are you? Can I pick you up? Yeah. Somewhat. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the more the merrier. We definitely have the room. Alright, let me see if I can slap that up there. No, don't act silly with me. Squeeze you out first. There we go. That is fine. That works. Should just be the battery and... Well, there is another air vent, actually. I think. Yeah, right here. I think when I get done with this one, I'm going to leave it marked on my GPS. But I do want to come back later and see if it gets cleaned up like it should. No, hooligan, you cannot. Small grid, yes. But no. Interior turrets, you can. But not Gatling, assault, artillery, railgun, so on and so forth of large grid. This one is definitely a lot harder than the last one. But it's, I mean, honestly, it's okay, because we still come across Gatlings and whatnot quite a bit. Don't you fall over. Are you gonna let me? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a few Gatling already. A couple artillery, some assault cannons, so I mean, they're out there. It's not too bad. Although I don't know how heavy these are. They might be pretty heavy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A little bit. No, it's not too bad, actually. Right there. Hopefully I've got enough. Freaking, oh damn, that debris is kicking my ass. Oops. Freaking sweet. Thank you, Tucker. It's not that dirty. That's just so it's a little more catastrophic if you take a lot of damage fighting the Factorum and stuff. You can't just replace your turrets. But no, it's not too bad. Unless you're going out and fighting constantly. Really, the Gatling turrets are for like meteors and whatnot. Pads? What pads? I'm trying to wait for the storm to pass so I stop taking debris. I don't know if I got 6 weld pads left. Yeah, that storm is a little bit worrisome. I don't have a survival kit on this one. On this ship. There we go. Might have just enough. Might have just enough. Oh yeah, you're good. Awesome, thank you, Tucker. Fucking debris. Alright, there's that. Oh, maybe I don't have just enough. Oh. Oh no. Oh, the Gatling turret, never mind. They got weird hitbox and all that stuff, so what I'll do with you...
Fuel low.
I'll just name that and store it the way it is. Store it just the way it is. Not ready yet. Alright, last piece of the puzzle then is the battery. Ooh. I heard that. Ah, thank you. Thank you, sir. It just got dark in here all of a sudden. Right there. Yeah.
Low health.
Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Okay. Now I need to sit in here for a sec. Try to heal a little bit. Heal value 10%, so I'll eat that once my natural healing goes up enough. Yeah, the Gatling's kind of got a weird hitboxing thing, so it will just get stored separately. I don't think I can access it from here, though. Right? No. Storm needs to go away is what the storm needs to do. And I can get all that stored and take it back up to space. I think before I come back down to Mars next time to hang out and stuff, I need to put a survival kit on the guppy so that if I do die down here, I can just respawn instead of spawning all the way back up in space. No, dozer's on. I didn't even notice you come online. Storm's gone. What's this one? I think that's static grid 717. Must
Fuel low.
be like this or something. Right? No? I don't know. Well, let's do this. Cargo. Batteries. Assembler. That's named. We should be good. Get you. There we go. Now I can get the hell out of here. Pretty sure these don't. Yeah, the interior turrets don't take it. Later, Tucker. Thank you for the help. I really appreciate it. I think I all set with this guy. Check on it later and see if it gets cleaned up like it should. %75% hydrogen. Could do a salvage while I'm down here, but I think I'll wait. I'll go back up. I need to get some work done on a base location. Which is way over there. Oh, that looks cool, flying right into the sun setting. Oh, actually, looks like Bush might be relatively close to me in space by 20 kilometers or so. That's cool. I keep seeing dozer distress signals throwing me off, making me think that there's something down there. Turn that off for now. Actually, why am I doing that? I have my thrust override right there. Seems like a lot of the activity is kind of on this side of Mars. I don't know if there's anyone on the other side of Mars yet. Alright, so Dozer's there. I'm gonna be over there. Bush is over there, and I think there's a few other ones out there. Hooligan's out here somewhere. So that's kind of why I wanted to do the one planet, so that everyone's kind of a little bit closer together. You don't have to travel super duper far. Especially because it seems like jump drives are going to be a little bit of a pain to acquire. Might just need to start selling some more stuff and save up for like a Hall Frame J or something like that. Or, well, what's the other one? J-class courier or something like that. There's a couple of mid-sized jump capable ships. I don't think I want to go for the Hall J, but there's another one that's similar that I haven't used yet. I think it's ion based though. But it's not as easy to get rich on this server without any ore on the planet. No platinum. not gonna get rich off platinum as easily. Magnesium you kind of could, but that's also not super easy to find. Go ahead and drop thrust override so we're not burning through all of our fuel. Definitely gonna have to get some like a platform situated first, because I don't like keeping, like, I don't want to use the service terminal as like something to kind of keep everything in there. I like visualizing, seeing all of the parts and stuff laid out on like a platform or like a warehouse type deal. This is the first time I've used the services terminal for like storing salvage and whatnot. And I'm not a huge fan of it, but might as well. I'm not gonna, I know some people, you can use it to store your ship with all of your items and stuff. I don't know, like that. Exile, hello. You're not on Mars yet, right? I think you and Zorion are still traveling. Well, you're missing all of the fun, I tell you. Not really. There's just a ridiculous amount of trade stations out here for some reason. You haven't found a... Have you found an assembler or refinery out in space? It seems like on the planet is almost the only way to get them. Which is a little unfortunate. I feel like there should be some sort of ships in space that have refineries on them. And I'm sure there are. Maybe they're just really rare. It's definitely, with this style of gameplay, it's definitely easy to have a monstrosity of a ship. A workaround to get a small refinery. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like around the build restriction thing. And granted, another reason I want to go down to hang out on Mars for a little while is to try to farm some of those spiders, because you can get the restricted build components. Air terminals at station. So how do you... You can't place a basic refinery though, right? Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. You need 25 restricted build components, but can you place it with one? I don't know. I don't think I have any available. Get out of here. Really? Is that the... So is that the same for like a jump drive? Which needs 200 restricted build components? I'm gonna have to raise the price of restricted build components so that way at least it's expensive to do that. I think they're $100,000 if you find them in a store as it is, because I did raise the price of them. Like, it does cost a lot. That's good. That was kind of an issue when I was doing with the mod when I was putting it together, is I put the restricted build components to cost like $10 million, and then when I was doing testing, the hull frame J, which is usually what, like $100 million or something to fix or to buy, it cost over $1 billion. So that didn't quite work, so I couldn't really have the restricted build component price high. I mean, that's not too expensive. So the full-size refinery should be more expensive. A jump drive would be very expensive. I'm curious how expensive though, because I know an incomplete jump drive was like 50 million without the restricted build component, I think. So if it costs like $100 million or something, I think I'd be fine with it the way it is, because like I said, it's hard to get rich on this server compared to the other one. That's definitely a workaround though, but on the other hand, it costs 25 restricted build components. If you're on Mars, you can get 25 restricted build components pretty easily just from like spiders and whatnot, so it's a workaround, but it's one that I'm okay with. Almost out of gravity. From this angle, this ship actually looks pretty decent. It definitely looks a little bit short and fat from the side, but like from here, that looks good. I wish I could have made it a little bit thinner. And maybe I could. Maybe I can make it a little bit longer and a little bit thinner. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way that I could even fix that, though, to make it... I don't think there's really a way to fix that. I don't think there's a way I could make it where you have to have
Meteor storm inbound.
all 25 restricted build components in your inventory to even be able to place it. I don't think I can actually do that, so... The repair terminal, yeah. Well, that's the only issue. If I raise the price of them, it increases the price of all of the ships that have components that have them in it. So like the hull frame J, which is normally, I want to say it's like 100 million or something like that by default, but like just the jump drive plus the small cargos and everything, I think it has like 300 restricted build components worth. So then if I make the restricted build component $10 million times 300, it makes that ship cost like $1 billion or $3 billion, which would make buying ships impossible. So that's the only reason I brought their price back down. But I am curious. I want to see. I'll have to mess with it at some point. I want to see if I placed like a jump drive and then went to try to repair it. If it cost over, you know, over $100 million, which is what a Hall Frame J costs, I'm okay with that. I think that's fairly balanced. But if for some reason it's like under 50 million, maybe I could bump the restricted build component price up to 200,000. Because the only reason I'm trying to have jump drives difficult is because once you get over to sulfate, or you can jump over to sulfate, then like where's the challenge after that? Which there still is, but I want people to try to focus on building, make cool things, not just try to acquire everything. Dozer. Hello, hello. Okay, the sun does hit this asteroid. Good. I am glad to see that. So we do get some sunlight where the ship is at. Get back to the ship. I think I'll probably leave it parked here for a little bit. Because I think I am going to set up here. And on this side of the asteroid is actually probably a pretty decent spot with Mars below. And the sun does reach up above. That works. But I want to work on that little farm that I have inside the ship. It's going to be a little bit until I make a nice big farm. Oh, server's restarting. Keep forgetting. But I'm probably going to take the server restart time to go take a leak here in a little bit. And connect. And all of the stuff's not going to get pulled out of it automatically, so we'll go ahead and go there. Coffee beans. That makes me happy. I have everything now. Yeah, I think I've got some potatoes I need to harvest. Potato. Mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew. Okay, where are coffee beans? I'll do a full batch of 4 of them. No, he's hoarding that thing like it's the One Ring. No, I found one when I was on Europa. Off an unknown signal, I think. They're definitely rare because I've only found one. No coffee beans. So they're rare, so which I like. I like how rare they are because I mean once you have them, that's it. But no, I found it from an unknown signal, and then I got the coffee beans from Tucker, as well as an assembler, which is nice. So now I'm probably going to set up on this asteroid that I'm on. Oh, why did I do it again? I should have waited to plant these because I want to rip this wall down, which I'm pretty sure is going to take pressurization away. Okay, well, how long do these take to grow? Probably 20 minutes as well. That can wait for a minute. The other thing I do want to get done is I'd like to get a survival kit in here. And which means this food processor needs to go. They have the one downstairs, so it's not being used. No, not many. I didn't stay down there very long. I did a couple salvage contracts. Used up all of my anti-radiation kits because the radiation is nuts. There was the military outpost, I think, that did show up down there. And a couple of the salvage contracts were different from the normal ones we've been getting. I did get the... I don't know what the ship is called, but it has the Gatling guns on the wingtips with the artillery cannons underneath the stationary ones, and then it's got a whole bunch of heavy armor on it. So that one was nice. I don't remember what the other one was. I think the other one was just the typical ion thruster with cryopods and stuff in it. So I mean, there's a couple down there. But the radiation is nuts. Okay, we're already depressurized. Yeah, it did. I think I got just like 20 artillery shells, I think. Ooh, this... Why are you red? That's why. Take this out. That is a perfect spot for an inset door. Yeah, I mean, 20 to 30 artillery shells is pretty decent. If I put you here, can I pressure... Oh, nope, because my vent's in here. Fuck. I don't have any conveyor access up in this area yet either. Maybe I do. Probably put a vent there, but that's going to be a lot of work because they are restricted build component id. So for now, whoops. I'll just block this back off. And then after the restart, I need to probably cut open a hole in there. Get some more air vents and get the survival kit squeezed in somewhere. I didn't get enough, but that's fine. Behind the reactor, yeah. Because the reactor... No, the reactor was normally here, right? Pretty sure. But I'm going to move it somewhere, but I want to open this up and try to get a little bit better conveyor access. Also keep it pressurized, and then one of the... Oh, you can... Whoops. Open, off. There we go. And that way it'll pressurize in here. Should. Oh, does the door block the normal pressurization from coming in? Why are you not pressurized? Why? What the fuck? That's interesting. I know that forward side is pressurizable. Oh, never mind, because I took... Oh, dummy. That makes sense. So I can put that door back now. Now that I figured that out. I think it should be a door here anyways. I like having the ability to close it off if I want to. So that'll work. Spaghetti. Oh, 1 minute. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna lay in my bed and I'm going to take a quick bathroom break while the server restarts, and I will be right back. All right. Back to it. Think I want to work on the farm. I shouldn't have planted those yet. 39%. They're getting there. In the meantime, what I can do... I'm trying to figure out where I want to lay some platforms. Mars is over there. I think right off of this cliff here would probably be a decent spot for some platforms. Oh, I'm gonna go with... Oh, that must be the new... Why is it blue? They must not have updated the colorful icons mod for it or something yet. Not in purple. Keeps reverting back to purple. Go with a dark gray. This is where I gotta get small cargos and stuff set up soon. Local grid, free placement. Gravity line isn't gonna do anything because there's no gravity. We'll go with free placement. That should be decent. Or maybe down a little bit. Something like that. We'll try that out. No, that's fine. No, that's not fine. I think I want to dig into the asteroid a little bit and have kind of like an interior hangar space. This is a very, very big asteroid, so I'd probably just go down here a little bit. Let's try that out. Just get something temporary. And then, where's the new one? Structural platform conveyor. That is awesome because if you wanted to run conveyors through the platforms before, you had to do 125 PCU a piece. Now these are 10. So that is huge savings in PCU alone. Not good at that should work. And then I was going to go one more. So 5 wide with the conveyor down the middle. Should work pretty well. This is going to take a ton of iron when I go to get all of this welded up. We'll just get it somewhat laid out. I want to get the conveyor ones welded before the other one's done. Flip that over to hide the conveyor if you need... What? I thought it was on both sides. Oh, that's freaking cool. I do want to hide the conveyor. I don't want to chop it all the way because then it'll separate the grids, which I do not want. It is a different texture, unfortunately. But I do want to hide them. I can flip all the other ones if I need to. Radiation. Yeah. Let's see, this is what the potatoes are for. Get some vodka, and then I don't have to worry about the radiation as much. Those aren't done yet. I think I can make a couple. Is that the only one that gets rid of radiation? I think it is. Health, health. It does drain your battery a little bit. But there are other ones that increase your battery. I think that's the only one that messes with radiation, though. So let's make a few of them. Make sure I don't blow through all of my haters. Oh yeah, it does save time on smaller conveyor tubing and PCU. A lot of PCU. Honestly, kind of surprised. Well, maybe they'll come out with it at some point, but the like extended conveyor lines would be nice, where each one is like 5 long. But maybe that'll happen in the future. 66%. Okay. But oh wait, no, I didn't grab it. Try these out. Yeah, AQD does, and that's what I mean. Like, how's that not vanilla? Hooligan, yes, there's vodka and different types of coffees and stuff. It's a mod, but it's supposed to drop your radiation. So, like, if I drink one of those, the radiation goes down. It does drain a little bit of your battery, but it also brings the radiation down, so it's not bad for like an alternative to the anti-radiation kit. Is that iron? It is. Well, there's some of the iron that we'll use to get all this welded up. And actually, if I'm building down here, the smart thing would be to move the ship closer. And I need to get a connector on this guy so I can dock it. Watch. In the meantime, we can get it closer. Yeah, pistons. No, but the AQD one. And I think when I do my next playthrough, I want to put some more mods on. I know my other ship's fighting it, but it's not very far and I don't feel like messing with the dampers just yet. Actually, once I start going down, the other ship's going to fight it and it's going to roast my solar panels, so I should probably move it. Probably move it. Dampers off. Modded the pipes from the fieldwork update to work like small conveyor. Like a small version of the pipes? Like these pipes? Is there a small version of that? If there's a small version of that, that is freaking awesome, and I'm gonna have to install it on my single player playthrough. I haven't messed... Oh, what was I doing? I haven't messed with the AQD mods much lately. But I think I'm going to. I got potatoes, Hooligan. I just give you a couple of seeds and then you're off. You'll have all the potatoes you could possibly want. I don't know where you're based at, though. But you can always swing by and I'll give you some potatoes and coffee seeds if you need them. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. I'll get relatively close. That should be... That should be good. That'll make it a little bit easier. Moving back and forth. Alright, so I do want to get these ones welded up. Get rid of that one. Forgot about what? I'm probably having a brain fart right now. About the AQD conveyor mod thing? Commercial? Hooligan, you don't have the YouTube Premium? I know a lot of people don't, but... Yeah, the pipe mod, yeah. Oh, Hooligan, so yeah, I was just saying, I have, I've got potatoes, and I have coffee now as well. So, next time you're on, if you want to just swing by, I can give you some potato seeds. And you can make all the potatoes you want. There's a bunch of other recipes too, it's not just the, like the drinks. There's also like food options and whatnot, which I mean, realistically you don't really need, but it's nice to have. Because I think I'll probably be relying on spaghetti quite a bit. From the shipyard, you're at 30 kilometers toward the munition station. Which munition station? There's like 50 of them. I think I'm relatively close to Dozer. I'm by... where'd it go? Bessemer Bay. I think we're all relatively close, so I'm not super far away from you. Okay, so that's there. I would like to connect the ship to there. This drill setup needs to go. I don't need it anymore. Could just stick it into the drill that it's next to, because it should get pulled out by the script. There we go. But yeah, next time you're on, just swing by. I'll get you all the potatoes and stuff.
Inventory full.
Ugh. But I want to make a big farm, just because of all the modded stuff like the vertical farm plots and everything. I feel like farming will be a little bit nicer now. Alright, so let's get that off. Don't want to... So I'm going to be moving this tank in, flush with the cargo at some point. So I'll just put a connector right on the end of it, but I'll turn the strength down. I do not want it having a fit and blowing that tank up. That would really freaking suck. One more. This should work just fine for the time being, just to get power onto the base and get some conveyor access. Okay. Now let's see if I can maneuver you. Into place. Should be that one. And strength off. I only have one thruster for my side-to-side directions, so it's a bit of a pain. There we go. Cool. Now it's powered and we'll have conveyor access. But I should be able to harvest this stuff now. And do what I wanted to do and make the farm more better. Okay, so that's good. So now it doesn't matter if I lose pressurization. Batteries are there. That's kind of in the way. I think it's the same on this side too. But I like having the food processor there. I wish it had side ports. The vent has side ports. I can go. Ooh, that actually might work pretty good. So what I could do is, even the irrigation system's port connections are silly. Side port, and then I can flip it upside down. And I can actually put two of them.
Inventory full.
I don't think I'll need two of them, but it won't hurt having a backup. Come on, let me move. Okay, so it's there. Yeah, that is gonna work pretty well. Feed it and then come down, and then that'll make a good spot for vertical plots. And just so it's not performance intrusive, I can do that one. Are you blocking something, or are you good to remove? Oh, that's a different paint texture. Probably get rid of these ones anyways. But then I can put the vertical boys right there. Same deal. Perfect. Do you like the way that one looks better? Yeah, okay, that should actually work really well. And then the vertical ones, because they're so thin, you can still walk in between just fine. I can go here, here. There, there. Tiger, hello. Thank you for stopping in. I saw your trailer for your next server. The cinematics. Your cinematic skills are very, very good. So I'm definitely excited to watch your streams on that one. Just having like the story and everything like that. Huge kudos to you. I wouldn't be able to do that, but it looks really interesting. And I looked at the specs for, what was it, Kwanzaa, I think, right? For the host. Their specs and pricing look very intriguing, so if I ever switch again, it might be to that one. That actually worked pretty well. My irrigation system should be good. Oh, I got some potatoes. I finally found potatoes. It's why is it all fricked up like this? There we go. Irrigation systems are good. It is hard to find the potatoes and the coffee. Like, it is extremely rare. For a while, I thought the mod wasn't working properly, but it just took a really, really long time to find some. Been good so far. Server testing has been done on their level. Really? Just level 1.
Meteor storm inbound.
Pretty good. I think I have like 12 or 16 gigs, which is absolute overkill. Because I don't get anywhere near maxing that out. I hate hearing meteor storm explosions in the distance. And then I'm always worried to step out and see it. Well, that's the thing. There's no vegetables to be found with just Mars. So we had to rely on unknown signals. I got mine out of an unknown signal, but it just took a really, really long time. No naturally spawning plants, unfortunately. I initially had the stores didn't sell food either. But I think my mod was conflicting with the host and ship selling mod. So now the stores sell food because I needed the ship selling mod to work. Mars is even more rough with spiders. Spiders and no ores. But I think people have been doing pretty well on it. And I might actually extend this to 3 plots instead of 4. Or 2. Discord bridge for torch. Oh, that's just like link them together. That one there. T channel. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. And the server seems very quiet since the update. Everybody's waiting for the next one. There we go. Oh, I just completely screwed that up. Probably did this one too. There, now I'm gonna have all the room for some more
Energy
plants.
low.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Did that... How the hell did that even happen anyways? Did the server like restart and it just said, you're leaving me. You're leaving me for a new server? This is what I'll give you. Yeah, it makes sense. I noticed the same thing with my other servers. That one's pretty much completely dead now, but it makes sense. There we go. That's going to be way, way better. The global bug that they're checking on. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I think I saw Dread's pictures. Somebody else's pictures, too. I think I saw your picture. Your crane. Your crane took a little trip. I don't have any hinge rotor setups, but that's good to know that it's like a bug, though.
Energy critical.
That way I know to not mess with them right now. Why are we still... That's right, the freaking irrigation systems aren't airtight. One of the guys on here, though, actually had... He made a miner with fold-out drills and stuff like that, so... I guess we'll see if that becomes an issue. Hopefully not. I just saw you said you wish you could have seen it. Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Solar arrays as well, yeah. Oh, how can I change you? Make that airtight. And still look decent. Take this out. Wait, what? Was it pressurized? It wasn't pressurized. Was it? No, it's not pressurized. Why did I get the... Oh, because it's pressurized above. Yes. Okay. So maybe. Thing again. Well, don't be sad just yet, hooligan. It might be okay. It might be okay. We'll find out though. I'll hold off on making a solar tower for the time being. I want a block. It's not gonna look terrible. Not in there. Not that one. That one's not terrible. I think it'll do for now. Whoops. Yeah, no kidding. Cables. Oh, is there a cable block that works? Fuck, I forgot about the cables. I don't think the cable block will. It could work if I go sideways. Like that. Maybe. I'll just weld that for now. Yes. Okay. So we'll do that then. I'll change up the rest of it a little bit later, but this works better than just a light armor block. Transitions these? Or these? It's that one. Nothing in there though. I'm not good, like I don't have a familiarity with all of the blocks per se. I mean, that doesn't look terrible either though. But one that could pressurize that side and this side and still look decent would be nice. Unless you mean there's a block, like a light armor block that transitions it. I think there is. Yeah. Hopefully I'll have that folder as well at some point. But let me take this out just so I can see. It's not this one, right? No, it's not you. Oh, this one maybe? I think that's the one that I was thinking of. And that's actually not terrible either. It's not that one. Yeah, I think it is this one. Which doesn't look bad. Let's see how that looks compared. I wish the cables were straight and not bowed in a direction. True, but real cables in real life would be flexible like that. Right? Cables, yeah, cables in real life wouldn't be completely straight necessarily. Yeah, I think that does look a little bit better than the cables, but I definitely want to get the cables integrated somewhere. I completely freaking forgot that they put those in. Yeah, it's not terrible. And it gives a lot more farm space on this little ship. Speaking of, so I don't think I need to... Oh, yeah, that's fair, especially, yeah, in space. That is fair. I agree with you on that one. I don't think I need to do anything else in here, so I can go ahead and get a bunch more planted. I got 4 potato seeds. I need some coffee seeds, some grain vegetables should do it for the ramen. Grab that, and that. Got which I don't think I can plant all of those anyways. Can do... I'll hold off on the coffee seeds for now. I do need... Oh, that's not a good transition. A lot more grain and vegetables. Okay, perfect. I do. Normally I do put it in the hotbar if I'm going to be planning like the same thing. Like back to back. But no, normally I do put it in a hotbar slot, and I probably will now that I have all of the seeds. You're parked. One thing I do not have, I don't have a mining ship. So clearing this out at some point. Build one, but I could also buy one, maybe. Station's not too far. But I don't know if it sells mining ships. I also don't have very much money either. But we'll just take the guppy down. Swing by the station and see what they have. Maybe they have like a sapper or something. See, but you're so far away. Oh, Dozer, are you telling me? That's right. That's kind of far. But it is a shipyard. I'll look at Bessemer Bay first. If they don't have any, then I can run over to the shipyard. But, see, I'm gonna need a mining ship of my own at some point. So I might as well go check now, and if not, then I can just build one. I would like to build a decent mining ship that's not just a block. Trying to make things look relatively nice this go around. Like the guppy. I think it looks pretty cool. I didn't make it necessarily, but modified it, and it does its job very nice. Oh, Rhino Miner salvage contract would be nice. The Rhino Miner is one of my favorite ships. I don't know why. Probably because it's large grid, and I am a large grid fan. I don't really like small grid. So I'll probably swing over there. And actually, while I'm at this station anyways, I should get some fuel. Since I didn't top it off on my other ship. That's the only thing I don't like about the salvage contracts is how you can do 3 salvage contracts and it's the exact same ship. I wish there were more variety. Because like the little guppy here, that was a salvage contract ship. And I fixed it up. Turned it into my little planetary hopper. All components to me. Yeah. Well, see, then you get different components. So like yesterday I had three salvage contracts, the exact same thing back to back. And it was like the gigantic atmospheric thruster. Like getting a couple of them's nice, sure, but I don't need. I think I have like 4 of them, and I'm probably not going to use them. That's the one I was talking about earlier. So there's the hull frame J, but I think I want to go with the J-class courier when I get the money for it, because I have never looked at this one before. I might go with later on with the narrow frame freighter and turn it into some sort of fighting ship at some point. Oh yeah, no, that's true. If I don't use the thrusters, grinding them down will have a use. Ah, yeah. I can't even afford that. 40 million. But I just need something for clearing out space. There's the kite miner, which would work. Do they not have a sapper for sale? I guess not. I like the Jackdaw as a salvage ship. Yeah, I mean, this will work. It does have a medium cargo, whereas the sapper, I think, does not. So we'll go with that one. I'll just bring that back with me. I'm not going to do a salvage contract right now. I might do some later tonight, but we'll get this guy. You moved out first. Oh. True. I do like the Jackdaw. But I just need something quick for now. I don't remember. Did they have hydrogen? Oh, they don't have hydrogen. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I'm looking here. No restricted build component. I have been finding a few of them inside the armories, though. So definitely check the armories whenever you go to a station, because there could be a restricted build component in there. Yeah, I have been noticing that. Sometimes there's no hydrogen. Not a big deal. So you moved out so I can connect. You. This cute little thing. Yeah, this will work just fine. Definitely use a little bit better braking thrust. And why is the connector not set up? Not the best way to connect it, but it'll work. Dampers off. Keyhook, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I'm gonna, my plan solid is every Friday night is when I'm gonna be streaming. I am streaming today, it is Monday. I haven't gone back to work yet. But, this thing is very, very touchy. Mondays I plan on doing a video, Fridays streaming. That's kind of going to be the schedule moving forward once I go back to work full time, because that'll, I think, work the best. That way over the weekend I can work on getting Monday's video done. And then Friday night, get off work, stream, makes it a little bit easier. Probably speed up a little bit. I thought I was going the full speed. But yeah, I don't know if you've been following along on this server much. It just came out on Friday. It's the new Salvage sector. Is a lot more difficult than the other one. Anyone is welcome to join. You just have to join the Steam group that's in the description. And yeah, been a grand old time so far. I just found an asteroid that I will be setting up my base on, and I needed to pick up a little mining ship to do some clearing. Oh, you're still a ways away, Exile. You must be getting distracted by some stuff as well. 900, yeah, 900 kilometer won't take too long. Oh, not paying attention. Couldn't even, the asteroid was blending in with the sky. It snuck up on me. Yeah, there's the other asteroid way up there that I was also looking at. I just couldn't see it when it was dark. And unknown signals, yep. I work a lot. Yeah, no worries, Keyhook. I appreciate you watching. That was kind of more of like a blanket statement just for anyone else that's watching as well. Kenneth, so no to the potato. Are you Minja? I'm guessing you're Minja if you're asking so no to the potato. Yeah, I got my own potatoes now, actually. Potatoes and coffee. I will say, though, Iger, I think the potatoes, between the potatoes and the coffee is my favorite, though, because you have the vodka drink that reduces radiation. I think that is absolutely huge. Especially because the anti-radiation kits are very rare. I've noticed. I wish you could buy them for like a expensive price. Oh, Bayport Shipyard? Yeah, so I mean, we're all very, very close to each other. Yeah, sorry, Minja, I got my own potatoes. I'll drop that off. Connect you back up. Could never get it on the first shot. It's always misaligned somehow. Yeah. You're good. Oh, you got lights on you too? I didn't notice that. That is sweet. I think this will be perfect for a little clearing miner. Those are maxed out. That's those ones, right? Yeah. Those look like they're straight, not pointing down. Oh, never mind. Okay, I see. Yeah. Nice. I think this guy will work perfectly just for basic clearing. And actually, it should work pretty well for mining little bits of ore here and there, because it does have the medium cargo container. Imperial munitions. Is that where you're close to? We'll save that. Oh, from a data pad. Where is it? 1,100 kilometers. Turn that off then for now. Yeah, this will be perfect for what I need. Just a little clearing vessel. Try to keep it fairly even though. And that's going to take a while, but that'll work. We'll have to set up some connector spots for all these ships that I'm going to inevitably acquire and build. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. It's about 9 o'clock. I gotta go get dinner and stuff ready to go. Appreciate everyone who sat and watched. I will be back on stream Friday, but I'll still be in and out on the server as well. I'm probably going to be playing for a little while later tonight. Try and get some work done. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you next time.